this year's been kind of a lame year for movies so far, man.
Yeah, that's what they've said. Lowest box office totals for the summer.
But I mean,
And
look at
forever.
what they didn't really put much out during the summer.
That's true.
The
Everyone's waiting.
Transformers,
Everything's being pushed back to the
yeah,
fall.
Christmas. Everything's they're gearing up. They're gearing up for Christmas with Thor and Star Wars. Of course, there still has not been a new Star Wars trailer.
No, they're gonna
Uh,
wait.
they're gonna wait. You know what they're gonna do is they're gonna put the trailer for the trailer on YouTube, right? Get a couple million views that way,
Uh
and put the trailer out. You know, we've already talked about that, how they do that kind of thing.
hmm
They push back. Let's see, Episode 9 got a release date. It's coming out in 2019 now.
It was supposed to be in the summers or early release,
Yeah,
and then they pushed it back
I
to
think it was going to
Christmas.
be May of 2019, right? And then it's,
Why not
I
just
don't know,
keep it
man.
Christmas? That's what the pattern has been.
I don't know what to think about these Star Wars movies. I mean, Rogue One by far to me has been the best one that I've seen.
I
I
think that one was best overall in storytelling and story structure, but weaker compared to The Force Awakens in character building. Because in The Force Awakens, we get to learn who Rey is without her telling us. We just watch her go to her day to day job, miserable, getting, how she eats, how she lives. We get to know her character without her saying a word to us. Whereas in Rogue One, she has, I'm a rebel, I rebel. And then they read off all the list of all her crimes and everything she's done and who she is. And so we're just, as an audience, we're being told instead of shown who the character is. But I understand they had to do that because there's a lot of action to get to, a lot of more stuff to get to. But Force Awakens, we have that connection to the characters a little bit more intimate. Maybe because they were going to kill off the Rogue One character, so they didn't really
yeah, but to me
try to
the
build that.
yeah, to me I didn't have a problem with Jen Erso, but uh, Captain Andor to me is the star of that movie, man. Like
Mm.
he's the one with tasked with the difficult choices, and and that line where he says, "Oh, suddenly the rebellion's real for you." I've been doing this since I was 6. It's like, yeah, exactly. The movies this year have been, you know, I mean, look what the summer blockbuster movies were. The Mummy, another who was asking. First off, I've been wanting to talk about this because I think, I enjoy the Marvel movies. I know you do.
Yep.
This whole idea now that Hollywood sees, oh, look at the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This thing is earning billions and billions and billions of dollars. Gee, let's everyone now do this. So now you have the Dark Universe, right? Which was supposed to start with Dracula Untold, and instead of them, you know, plugging away and doing this, they say, oh no, that movie didn't do good enough. It's got to be, we gotta have Tom Cruise and we gotta have another Mummy movie that nobody wanted, cared, or asked for. My argument is if you're some bigwig Hollywood person and you're looking at all the success Marvel Universe is having, and you're going, oh, I want a piece of that. You got to think for a second. These characters have been around for 50, 60, 70 years, some of them longer.
Yeah.
So who are you to think? I know the Universal monsters have been around forever too, but nobody really look. The mummy stuff, yeah, it was cool, but even that got old. The Brendan Fraser mummy movies. I like Dracula Untold. I thought it was a pretty good movie. Um, but you know, nobody was really wanting a shared universe with monsters and all this stuff because what's the end goal?
Yeah, what's the point? There's
What do
the
you?
difference is there's no overarching story like the Infinity Gauntlet that's gonna
Yeah,
be able to tie everyone in.
Marvel has the Infinity Gauntlet. They have, if they could finish acquiring some of the other characters, they have so many other different characters that it could force all of the other characters to come together and make these big, Avengers type movies.
Yeah.
DC is really confusing me here lately because they're talking about having, the main DCEU and then having the Elseworlds on films. Like, what are you guys doing? Either, either do continue with your universe that you started building and you have 3 films down on, or don't start this whole like, well, this was Elseworld, and well, this one was Earth 2, and then don't start this, because that's what they're notorious with their comics. They build
Yeah.
all these alternate worlds, and
Yeah.
they go, oh shit,
Yeah.
oh god, we're in a corner. Infinite Crisis.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we've done it again.
Rebirth.
New 52. Yeah, exactly. Rebirth. Just
You think they'll do that with the movies? We'll have an Infinite Crisis movie.
uh,
They might. If we do, it'll be because they back themselves into a corner.
it's too confusing, man. Listen to someone try to tell you about Infinite Crisis and Final Crisis, and it's mind-boggling. Um, even dude from Comics Explained is like, yeah, I don't even fully understand this. So, yeah, I don't know, man, and I don't. Everyone's kind of geeking out over this whole like possible Leonardo DiCaprio as the Joker thing.
Hmm. For the origin movie.
Yeah, I'm not. Just leave it alone.
Should there be a Joker origin movie?
No,
So,
unless they're gonna make a live action adaptation of The Killing Joke.
and the Killing Joke is one of the closest stories we've ever gotten, and it may not even be true. That's the whole point of it.
Right.
But the whole
Because
mystique of the Jokers, we don't know, right?
he says, I remember things one way, I remember it another way. It just depends how I feel that day. That's there doesn't need to be a definitive, yes, the Joker was Joe Chill or the Joker was Jack Napier or whatever. It doesn't. They're just let them be. And now in DC, there was 3 of them, and ooh, it's like just leave it alone. He's popular. He's always going to be popular. Just leave it alone.
It's almost similar to Sony trying to make a Venom movie. They think they have a villain with a cult following, and let's make a movie about him.
I'd have no problem with it, but it's Sony. They're gonna mess it up. What are they gonna do? They're gonna have Venom be Venom right away, and then they're gonna have him fight Carnage right away.
They're gonna give him a love interest.
Yeah, man. Just Venom is not a character that can have his own movie. He's just not.